we had left off, John, you asked me the question. Basically, we were having a discussion on, do we feel like the outcome would have been different if Tasha told Ghost what he wanted to hear? As far as instead of her saying, I think you was gonna be the biggest goddamn drug dealer in New York, instead of telling him that, um, would things have went differently if she said, I think you're gonna be the biggest club owner, you're gonna be the biggest politician, whatever you want to be. So where we left off, uh I kind of replied to you, John. I said that it was fear that was talking because of the fear of the unknown. So to kind of elaborate a little bit more on that, on how I was feeling, on what I was trying to get across, basically I'm saying that she didn't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was the first night of the club opening up, and he kind of hit her with, like, a question that I feel like really was maybe a little bit more appropriate at a later time. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because I feel like if that question would have came up after he had acquired those other two clubs and went to Miami and dealt with the shit with Simon Stern, and then everything kind of start coming back full circle, her response might not have been what it was. And I feel like it's just a natural instinct with that, with Ghost and Tasha, like that being his woman, that she kind of would be a little bit hesitant. That's like us, like, having our careers that we have now when we all making money, and then we go to our women and be like, you know what, I'm gonna work at McDonald's, and ask, like, what you see in this. You know what I'm saying? That's a kind of comparison that I have for the club transition from him getting out of the game, because she was used to seeing so much money a night and seeing the lifestyle that they actually had acquired by being in the drug business. So of course she ain't gonna want to let that go from a financial standpoint. But I feel like he didn't bring it home enough for her to really see anything else anyway. He asked her on the first night of the club opening up.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
for sure. Go ahead. Yeah, we kind of already
Okay,
touched on
yeah.
everything.
So
I feel like you about to, I feel like you about to say what I said, but go ahead. I just want to hear.
I feel like it'd have been different. I mean, I know it was episode 1, first thing, hit her in the face, but I feel like it'd have been different just on the strength of, we don't know the backstory, but we know some of the backstory. You know what I'm saying? So he's been selling drugs forever. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like at some point in time, he been telling his plan and seeing it. And the whole reason why anybody gets legit businesses is to get out the game. You know what I'm saying? And I think,
right.
Yeah, she might have been stuck on that income, but his thought process, and where I think it would have been different if she would said the same thing back, is like, now we ain't got to watch our back as much. We ain't got to do this as much. And I think with her being the accountant for them, because she was the money manager, so she could have seen how much they could have grown more with the safe life versus the drug life. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody know that's, you one bullet away from being done, from being the biggest, baddest drug dealer in New York. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's exactly what that's damn near exactly what I said, man. Like it might be a trade-off as far as you ain't making nearly as much money as you was as a drug dealer, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you ain't looking over your shoulders, you ain't worrying about, folks killing you, you know what I'm saying? Your kids can go, you legit, you know what I'm saying? Right now you got one foot in, one foot out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you trying to branch off and do your legit stuff on the side to get out the game, you know what I'm saying? You trying to put distance between yourself and the streets. He was doing this since the first season, you know what I'm saying? Even towards the end of the first season, that whole deal with Lobos, he was doing that to put more distance between himself and the streets. Yeah, really, Lobos even put that up to him, like, hey, you can be painting watercolors, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All, like, he wasn't trying to do this forever, and he said it. And I don't think that's a good excuse for her to say, you know what I'm saying, you kind of just sprung it on me. Nah, that's really not a good excuse. I explained to you why I'm doing this, and that still wasn't good enough. So definitely, I think that was the whole, start of, that was like the big bang as far as whatever happened later on in the series. You know what I'm saying? From Angela to him and Tommy falling out, getting back together, falling out, getting back together. That was it. You know what I'm saying? For him to say that, and then it came full circle at the end of this, at the end of the show. You know what I'm saying? He said that exact same thing to her. You know, that's all you saw me as, a drug dealer. That was it. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted more. Right. He got more, and she was wrong. She admitted it. She was wrong.
Even with that, I think she wanted more with how they was raising their kids. I mean, you got your kids in these top schools. You can't do that in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, you trying to get your son doing this. You got the daughter trying to sing to fulfill dreams that you messed up on. So it was saying, like you said, it sent the whole domino effect of everything that happened with their relationship. You know what I'm saying? What happened with him and Tommy. Tommy would have gladly been cool with being the man. Yeah, he would have been salty, but him having the whole business to himself and still would have been able to be cool with his boy. You know what I'm saying? They hit him up every now and then, still come up for Sunday dinner or whatever. It'd have been straight. I think it was just like you said. I mean, I think it was some fear in there, but had she said something totally different, had she been a mom and not the hood rat no more, you know what I'm saying? It would have been a totally different outcome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I said, go ahead, LaDon.
Go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I don't necessarily think, I don't know if it would have been different, because it just still seemed like, you know, him and Angela had that unfinished business, and you know what I'm saying? I think it definitely would have been harder for him to leave Tasha if she was down for whatever he was down for. She wanted the street ghost. She wanted ghosts, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to be that guy no more. You know what I'm saying? He wanted Jane St. Patrick, and that's who Angela wanted. So it was easy for him to latch on to Angela, you know what I'm saying? But you see, whenever he needed Tasha for that drug shit, you know what I'm saying, he went back and you know, hit her up for that. But he didn't want that life no more. She wanted that life. She never wanted nothing outside of it. She went as far as turning her son into Ghost, you know what I'm saying? Ghost 2.0 or whatever you want to call him. But you know, she never wanted to be legit, you know what I'm saying? Until her daughter got killed, you know what I'm saying? And that's when it was like, okay, yeah, I want out of this. And like, had you listened to him from the jump, y'all would have never been in this situation.
Could we legitly say that though, bro? Like, could we legitly say that, like, you know, that's all she ever wanted? Because I see what you're saying, but I feel like, actually, no, that didn't happen. The sequence of events actually happened like this. So she started falling for Terry Silver before Raina got killed. And I kind of pose this question to y'all because it's kind of like, you know, what was the difference between a Terry Silver and a Ghost? Besides the fact that Ghost had cheated before that point in time, are we talking like, you know, on what she wanted? I feel like she would have been down to go legit. I feel like he just didn't draw it out in plain sight and, you know, run the play by her enough. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it was something that was a question that probably should have happened in season 3, not the first episode of season 1. I feel like that question that he popped up to her, it could have been a little bit more eloquently illustrated, where it's like, okay, look, this is what we bring it in. This is what I got the capabilities to do, though. You know, I got a opportunity to open up another club here, there, in Miami, everywhere, and we go have the same type of money with less risk. But I feel like he didn't really do that. You know what I'm saying? From jump. So that's what I'm telling you. Like, you know, when she met Terry Silver, he already established. So in y'all opinion, what's the difference between, you know, well, we know what the difference is, but I'm just saying, like, what made her go towards Terry Silver instead of just rocking with a legit Ghost?
Terry Silver was the after effect. This drug dealer got locked up, so I need to get away from the game. And this dude got at least a good 100,000 on the regular coming in every year, so I'm gonna go this route. But you got to go back. The only reason she even did that type of stuff was the lost love she had of Ghost because of Angela, but it was also because of the fact that she wasn't getting no attention. You gotta remember, she started flirting with Sean before Angela was even really in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Right. So she couldn't even accept the fact that he was trying to build something to get away from the game. All she could see is like, oh, my man ain't showing me no attention. And his mistake was
Mhm.
like, okay, I got you everything, I value everything, so you should be good. But once again, it's all about, it was lack of communication for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So had he gave her the right communication, like, babe, I gotta be here to get this off the ground, and then we're gonna have all the free time in the world, then she wouldn't have flirted with the young boy. But like your boy said, she was willing to be with a high school gym teacher and a basketball coach. That ain't no millions. So
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my point. You know, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you don't want to get out of the game, yet you was willing to run away with Sean. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go legit, yet you was ready to run away with Terry Silver. Like, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you wanted Ghost, but he didn't want you no more. You know what I'm saying? And the reason
Right.
why he didn't want you no more, partially because of the unfinished business between him and Angela in the past, but the fact that he didn't feel like he can really build anymore with you or get out of the game with you. Her and Tommy was dead set on him being involved in the drug business, as long as they wanted to be involved in it. And I don't really know, like, it's like indecisiveness. Like, what did you really want? You know what I'm saying? Did you want to get out or did you not want to get out? You know what I'm saying? Did you want to be with Ghost or not be with Ghost? You know what I'm saying? Even when they even linked back up briefly, you know what I'm saying? Like when they, did it briefly, I think Angela or somebody called him, right after they got done doing what they was doing, and she was like, we're not getting back together, are we? Like that's how she was thinking. Like I think she wanted Ghost, but he just didn't want her no more. So she was trying to latch on to any Ghost-like things that she could latch on to. You know what I'm saying? Here you is with, a businessman like Terry Silver, lawyer, whatever.
Mhm.
Sean, you know what I'm saying? He kind of not related, but like he attached with Ghost, you know what I'm saying? And
Somehow,
then this
some way.
guy, yeah, then this guy Q, like that was just, I don't know what that was, but that was just like I ain't had none in a while, and let me go ahead and figure it out, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like, nobody can really say what she wanted because it's like she didn't know what she wanted, you know what I'm saying? But I do know that she wanted Ghost, and he didn't want her no more, and it's all, I hate to say it, but it's all her fault, man. Like I think the worst thing you could do is just make a man just feel like you don't believe in him. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have no faith in him, man, and like he look in his eyes when he said like that. Like just think about that for a second. From season one, I don't know what the exact timeline was, but from season one to the end of to the last episode of the book one, you know what I'm saying? That was the thing that played in the back of his head. All she saw me was as a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? He brought it back up. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying that because that just came full circle. No, all you saw me as was a drug dealer. That's all you wanted from me. And I think it shows that she wanted some piece of Ghost and how she basically trained to read. You know what I'm saying? Trained to
Yeah.
read. Yeah, you could be better than your father. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you want Ghost. That just say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You still love that man. You still want that man. And he didn't want you. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
didn't want you no more.
Yeah.
and all the women he
Yeah.
started falling for, they seemed bigger in him. You know what I'm saying? Angela was
Mm-hmm.
feeling him like, yeah, we can go own these clothes in Miami and do this. And then when he got Ramona, she was the one like, I think you could be the next
Mm-hmm.
politician. Like, let's do it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about your past. That make me like you even more that you
Mm-hmm.
can come from the gutter and be like this. And she didn't have no growth in her. You know what I'm saying? And their only
Right.
attachment for real was the kids. Like he had love for her, but as she grew with him, like I said, I don't doubt he would still hit Angela because that was some unfinished business. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He still had a whole lot of love that he never dealt with. But
Yeah.
they probably would have been able to work through it if she believed in him. She would have took that one on the chin, like, all right, don't do that no more. And they could have kept on moving, bro. Could have
Right.
been, he
Yeah.
could have tried to be Michelle.